team is Willie Dillette, who's their head coach. He's been there for 24 years. That's a lot of experience.
Yeah, that's a very seasoned coach. So, and it's good that he has this many young players. I'm sure he knows how to handle that.
We are underway here in Hamilton as Mohawk took down the tip. Brown outside of Bella. Is she going to start off strong? No. Rebound taken down by Maya Allen. Campbell, left side to Lovat. And that goes out of bounds. Coach DeLay already being very vocal, saying you forgot the opening play, and that's not a strong way to start out.
That's okay. That's all right.
But it's all right, says Coach.
Campbell to inbound. Big pick set there. Good pick and roll, and that's a nice finish.
Yeah.
There's Lovat right there, already getting a quick two.
Yeah, exactly.
Carissa to Karina. Karina, mid-range jumper, no. Rebound taken down strongly by Douglas. Allen gives it off Campbell. Campbell for three. Missed right. Strong rebound. Very deep rebound taken down by Saltarelli. Good passing left side, Douglas. Ball gets swung all the way left
Shot clock's
side.
Going down.
Allen finishes with the left hand. Good start for Sheridan.
Yeah, Mohawk's looking a little slow out there. Their defense isn't keeping up with Sheridan's offense.
Abella Johns tried to get it inside to Arbor, and she could not handle it. And out rushing is Allen. Abella all over her. Johns has it, but it tipped off her hands, and Sheridan could not finish the easy layup. Abella into Arbor. She caught this one. Johns for three. Short. Rebound. Karina Brown misses right hand, and they're going to say last touch off of Sheridan.
The last couple of games, Mohawk's strongest point has been their defense, and a lot of it came from even just offensive rebounds, getting those second and third chances. So hopefully they can get that rolling again today.
Easy press break. Jumper from the foul line. Missed by Lovat. Tough rebound by Carissa Brown, and she gets fouled. Samantha Donald to come in the game for Arbor. Arbor going to take a quick breather. Still no points on the board for the Mountaineers. Trying to get it to Donald quick, and good read by the Bruins. Knocked that ball loose. Already 3 turnovers for Mohawk so far.
Yeah, not the way you want to be starting a game.
Campbell, Allen. Short pass, but Douglas picks it up. Campbell has to put it up. She travels first. Carissa Brown to inbound. Abella's wide open for three. Misses. Another rebound by Campbell, and she has numbers. Stops in the lane, throws it up, tries to bank it, but no go.
Not last offense for the Mountaineers. Carissa sent a really nice pick, and Jendon had the shot wide open. It's too bad that one didn't fall.
Batnick, Dowse, and Randazzo in the game for Mohawk. Group substitutions.
And Randazzo, she hasn't been getting a lot of minutes, but last game she really had a good game. She got some points on the board. She had a couple steals, so a really good aggressive play.
Allen had the ball taken away by Abella. Abella has numbers, gives it off to Randazzo, and she loses out of bounds with her left hand. Another turnover for the Mountaineers.
Yeah.
Still 0 points 3 minutes into this game.
Yeah, they look like they're playing very frazzled right now. I think they just need to settle the game down.
Three seconds to get it over, and they do. But thrown right to Coach Duffy, and he's not on the court. He's not in play. Randazzo to inbound the ball. Batnick. Donald gets mauled, and
Yeah, another
turnover.
bad choice of pass.
Lovat. Campbell. Inside, a nice spin around to Saltarelli, and she finishes.
Subs to the center, please. Sub to the center, please. Thank you.
Badnick outside. Around the horn to Abella. There's Donald. Good work, and they're going to call foul. That was a close one. I thought Lovat might have swatted the ball out, but Donald will go to the line for 2 shots. Let's take another look at that finish from Saltarelli on the other end. Good spin and bank.
Yeah.
Nice looking shot. Donald leaves the first one short. Second one's good, and Mohawk is finally on the board. They're averaging 71.8 points per game, and 1 point, 3.5 minutes into this one.
Yeah, no, it's not what we had predicted. I thought Mohawk was going to come really strong off of their last game, and it doesn't look like it started that way.
And there's Abella right there with the takeaway. Badnick throws it, but last touch by Sabrina Nerb.
And just some more bad passes. You know, it looks like they're playing faster than what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah. Donald can hit the jumper. She misses. Big rebound by Douse. Douse up and finishes with the left hand. As we were talking about at the beginning of the game, just me and you, Douse isn't starting, and that's kind of surprising the last couple games.
Yeah, no, and you know what, maybe that gets her more fired up. You know, it motivates you to perform better so that you can get that starting position back. So I was a little bit shocked, though, as last game she had a double-double, and I thought she played awesome. But, you know, maybe it's just that mentality. Just when you're coming in off the bench, you have a little bit more fire, and you can help out.
A couple of misses by Sheridan, but last touch off Mohawk. 11 on the shot clock to do. Lovat has it, cuts baseline, goes up. Great defense by Batnick, and she gets her own rebound, and they're going to call the foul. Lovat to the line for 2 shots. Good decision by Lovat, cutting baseline.
Yeah, you know, and Jax was actually, Jakayla, sorry, she was guiding her that way, you know, because she knew that the double team was going to be there. If they both would have just stood up straight, maybe the foul wouldn't have been called.
First one is good. Sheridan not very good from the free throw line, 42.7%. Lovat is the best one on the team, shooting 62.5% as she hits both. Inside Donald. Badnick for 3. There you go.
Good. You know, really early, before any of the teams were warming up, she was out here shooting.
She was out here.
Yeah, she was practicing, and you know, the shots weren't dropping at first, but it looks like the practice helped her out for game time.
Good trap in the corner, and she steps out of bounds.
You know, and that's the kind of defense that Duffy was looking for. You know, at the beginning he was saying, you're not putting the pressure on. So that was good pressure, get them right at half court. So they're really trapped by 3 walls there.
Badnick has it over here. Good defense by Campbell. Trying to get it inside to Donald, but double team comes. Nerp throws it up. That was great defense by Randazzo as she has the ball here. Badnick again for 3. Not this time. Nerp takes it down. Dyer, Saltarelli. Saltarelli hasn't used a dribble. There she goes. Spinning left. Good work by Donald using those hands. Saltarelli up. A little too hard off the board, and Douse picks up the rebound, hands it off to Abella.
That was great defense by Mohawk. You know, they kept them right into the corner. They weren't able to get anywhere with that.
Badnick again.
No.
Thought about it a little too much.
Yeah.
Left it short. Dyer to Campbell. Campbell's trying to find Lovat inside. She takes a tumble in the paint. That's a turnover. Another group substitution for Mohawk. Carissa Brown in. Jessica Ireland in. And Hunter Johns finds her way back onto the court.
And the great thing about Mohawk having so many players that are performing well is that he can make those quick turnovers so that he continuously has fresh people out on the floor.
Brown inside. Good quick passing as Abella takes it baseline. She gets cut off by Campbell. She tries to do a little hop step to finish, but no. Dyer has some speed. Gives it inside to Campbell. Campbell goes right and finishes with the right hand.
That just looked a little bit too easy there. You know, she just had to take one dribble and she was by her defense.
Brown chucks it. Way too hard. Over the heads of everyone.
Yeah.
Mohawk's going to continue with the half press. Maybe another
This is
trap.
where they want them, yeah.
Yeah, picked up her dribble, but she gave it off to Dyer. Dyer inside. Another easy layup missed, this time by Lovat, and she's not happy with herself. She almost takes away the ball, but nice dribble behind the back by Abella. Inside Island, she gets rejected. That's Danakia Ald. That's a nice block. Let's take another look at that. Good post up. Great block by Ald. She's one of the tallest players. Ald and Saltarelli, both 5'11". No 6-footers on this Sheridan squad. Good quick passing. Taken away by Arbor. Arbor has speed. Good give and go, but good reaction by Saltarelli to take away the ball. Abella read that one. She got run over by Ald. Good sportsmanship there, helping her up, but that looked like a linebacker hitting a very small slot back in football. Maya Allen on. Dyer off for Sheridan.
Oh, and Kate Arbor was wide open on the baseline
Yeah, she
down
was.
low.
And she gets it here. Carissa Brown spinning left. Gives it out. 7 on the shot clock for Abella to do something with. Abella, nice cross-court pass. 3-point attempt, good.
It's good.
Hunter Johns.
It was a nice shot. You know, it looks like they're having problems with Sheridan's defense. They're finding it hard to get into the key and pop it back out. So it was a great shot by Hunter Johns, though.
Johns almost gets the steal again. Nerb has it here. Allen left side. Nerb going all the way around everyone. Throws one up, no. Foul called as Ald got another offensive rebound. She's playing great off the bench so far on the offensive and defensive end. Let's take another look at that 3 from Hunter Johns. Even with the player in her face, what a great looking
stroke. It was a quick
stroke.
shot, and the shot clock was going down too, which can add some pressure to that, so that was a great shot.
Ald hits the first one from the line. Ten players on the Sheridan team play over 15 minutes, so they really know how to use their lineup.
Yeah, and I think, you know, that's essential when you have such a young team, you know, to get everyone in and make sure that everyone starts working together.
Ald hits both. Sheridan 12, Mohawk 9. 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Very low scoring affair. Rendazzo has it. Spinning left. Gives it off. Can she do it again? Yes,
Oh,
she
it's
can.
good. Exact same spot, too.
It's a sweet
Same
spot.
pass right
Yeah.
across. Yeah, it was beautiful.
We haven't seen much from Hunter Johns at the 3-point stripe. She hasn't hit one yet so far this season until those last 2. Maybe she found something before the game.
Yeah. Well, if she has a hot hand now, then just keep it rolling.
Olivia Rodriguez on for Sabrina Nerb. Rodriguez quick. Good one-hand catch by Campbell. 5 on the shot clock. She's probably going to have to put it up herself. Floats one up off the back rim, tipped out. Reset of the shot clock. A little bit of confusion with the shot clock. Everything's all right.
11 seconds.
Ball gets kicked, so it'll be a redo.
Mohawk's doing some really good denial right now. They're not even letting the ball get in.
Sammy, hold her. Sammy, hold her off.
Finally get it into Allen. Big pick set there. Big collision as well. The foul will go against Randazzo. Randazzo's not a big body, so.
Yeah, she must have. I missed it. She must have pushed off of the pick.
She just whacked Samantha Lovat. And Lovat's feeling her chest. That was a big collision.
Right there. Set the screen.
Rodriguez takes it herself. Nice looking jumper.
Yeah, no, that was good. She did like a little hesitation and just got around her with one dribble. Speed is definitely Sheridan's strong point. You know, they're not a good shooting team like we said earlier.
Randazzo, Arbor, and she gets blocked by Allen. Reach in by Arbor. Actually, they're going to say out of bounds, no foul. Almost picked off by Johns. Rodriguez thought she had the hot hand, but this time she airballs. Try a little step back. Less than a minute remaining in this first quarter. Sheridan up 14-12. Ball almost taken away by Campbell, but goes out of bounds first.
Yeah, there just wasn't a lot of movement there. You know, when it comes to your pass, especially when you have a team that's antsy and wanting to intercept the passes, you really have to move towards your pass.
And one. Jessica Ireland got fouled while jump shooting, so she'll go to the line for a three-point opportunity. Ireland misses the free throw. Rebound was up for grabs between Johns and Ald. Last touch by Johns.
Great trap.
Great trap, as you said. Rodriguez can't get it. And there you go. Brown gets it taken away, and she falls.
Oh.
Up to Arbor, and she finished the easy layup. Great passing there.
I thought we were going to have another turnover there for a second, but Kate was able to grab that one, so it was a nice finish by her. And Mohawk now took the lead for the first time this game.
Yeah, but a foul called on Johns. That'll be shots, as Sheridan is now in the bonus. Lovat to the line. Lovat misses the first one. Second one is good. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. I know you're watching it on M-Link, so give us a subscribe. And thank you for watching. Randazzo. 3 on the clock. Brown just takes it up. She gets hacked. We're going to say a little bit of contact on the knee. So Carissa Brown will take it to the line for 2 shots.
And Carissa's fast.
She is quick.
Yeah, so I think, you know, she had last year off. She didn't play last year, so I'm sure getting back into the shape of things has been challenging, but she looks like her agility is definitely there now.
She got 1 of 2 to go. and the end of the quarter. The lead came back for Mohawk, 17-15, and
It's a little delayed for what we were expecting.
yeah, the first 5 minutes were not pretty.
No, it was lots of turnovers and sloppy basketball, just very like frazzled playing.
I think Mohawk and Sheridan both need to start developing the down-low game. They both have their outside shots working for them, but I think the inside game really needs to start stepping up.
Yeah, and I think that just goes towards both their defenses too. They're really not letting each other get inside that key. And when we have seen Mohawk get it inside, you know, the whole defense shifts and collapses, and then they're getting these great shots from outside, 2 of which were from Hunter Johns. So, you know, if they can keep working that would be good. But yeah, especially saying that, you know, we had Karina, Carissa, and Kayla have such a good game last game against Lambton. It would be great to see them get another double-double today.
Yeah, there hasn't been a lot of offensive work, as you were just saying. The extra pass seems to work for them, but they haven't been doing it as much as we'd
No,
hoped.
what we had seen. No, we're not seeing the good playmaking that we saw last game. It's kind of looking a little bit more individual. They're not communicating as well as we had hoped today.
Sheridan out-rebounding Mohawk by double. They're 16-8. And that's an outstanding number. Hunter Johns, as we said, was 6 with those 2 3-pointers. Samantha Lobat is 1 of 6 shooting, but she does have 5 points. 3 of 4, 3 of those coming from the line. Both teams with 5 fouls. And turnovers have been an issue for both teams as well.
Yeah, for sure. So, thing that, you know, struck me was when you said Mohawk's rebounding. You know, we saw huge rebounding last game, so I think that's definitely a key for them to get this game flow back, because when you're getting second and third opportunities at the basket, that impacts and changes your game completely.
Yeah, only 2 second chance points for Mohawk, and last weekend we were talking about that the whole game. Every time we got the stat sheet, that was one of the first places our eyes went.
Yeah, no, and it was fun to watch. You know, they were just dominating that aspect of the game.
Second quarter is underway. Campbell's going to take the deep jumper. Nice looking stroke. That goes nothing but net. Abella has Brown, and she's a little too far underneath the basket. Great look. Let's take another look at Campbell's with their foot on the line. Nice looking stroke.
Yeah. And, you know, the pick was sent on her, so, you know, our defense gapped a little bit, and she had the shot wide open there.
Lovat gave that off to Saltarelli, and she misses everything, but they're going to say last touch off Mohawk. 9 on the shot clock for the Bruins to do something with. They got it in, and Lovat left it short. Donald with the rebound. Brown cannot handle it, hits up her knee. Let's see if Campbell will do it again. This time she passed it off to Lovat. Again, she left it short. Brown left side. Johns thought about it, gives it off to Batnick. Great pass. That bounces up and in.
That last play, it looked like a lot more teamwork. You know, there's some good passes there, and they got a good shot off of it.
Travel. Yeah, it has to be. Both refs took a look. Is one of them going to call fouls? One of them going to call travel? But that was definitely a travel. Campbell did a little spin, but she lifted up her pivot foot. Abella hasn't got it going yet so far. And there she is for 3. Rattles out. Strong rebound by Allen.
You know, with Sheridan being in a zone right now, this is an opportunity for Jens. You know, 3 for 4 last game. She can really shine.
And that's a deep 2. That's Mara Douglas. Another nice looking stroke from a team that doesn't shoot too well.
Yeah, so another surprising aspect to this game so far.
Batnick. Johns again thought about it.
Shot clock down to 10.
Gives it up. Donald with the jumper. That's good.
Yeah, nice looking shot.
She's got very long arms, so she got right over the defender there. Lovat had Brown on her, so she said no. Gives it over to Douglas. She just hit one. See what she can do again. Good defense by Batnick, and she pokes it loose. Abella, she gets mauled again, and Abella takes some of the biggest hits in basketball you'll see.
Yeah, always. You know, she's such like a physical, aggressive player. So if you're in her way, she's gonna go into you. So
She bounces up every time.
Yeah.
Batnick has it. She's been shooting lately, but Brown tried to seal. Good save by Donald. Pump fake. Johns short. She had to take that ball very low with the pass. So
that was, you know, it's an awkward way to go up to shoot when you get the ball at your feet.
A lot of confusion on offense there. All the way left side. That's blocked by Batnick. And she gets the rebound as well. Donald is rushing. Donald stops and gets it taken away. Ball's on the ground.
And Jen's on the ground again.
And Jen's on the ground again. And the foul goes against her. Substitutions on the floor. Ireland and Douse on for Mohawk. And Dyer on for Sheridan. I've noticed it's a lot of transition problems for both teams. When they're getting out in transition, that's where the passes go awry.
Yeah, huge. Especially for Mohawk, you know, it looks like they're doing really messy passes to get it up the floor, and then they're just throwing it away. Whether they're seeing someone down low or they're not, you know, we're seeing a lot of turnovers and jump balls. So the transition's definitely not working. Maybe, you know, once you get it over half, you know, slow it down again, run your play. Depends how the game's going to go.
So as we were talking about from last game, she hasn't quite been this good, but let's take another look at the highlights from last weekend of Jen Abella. And that's where she was huge last week.
Yeah.
The 3-pointers.
Yeah, she only missed, she was 3 for 4, so she only missed one. And, you know, that can just get team on such a run. So, yeah, 21 points, 7 assists, 2 steals. So that's huge. And 3 for 4 for the 3-point line, 8 for 12 for her jump shot. So that's awesome.
Yeah, 66% from the floor. She wishes she can put up another game like that today, and so do all Mohawk fans.
Yeah, exactly.
What I was going to say before that package was I've really seen the bigs for Mohawk really they are trying to get it down low. They're trying to box out and post up, but the passes have always been a little bit too late.
Yeah, and that's, you know, sometimes it's hard when you're the passer and the defender's right on you. Sometimes it's hard to see those numbers soon enough, and then by the time you do, it's just too late. So it's definitely something they can improve on.
Another easy missed layup, this time by Campbell. Douse. Badnick for 3.
You know, a diagonal pass we've seen a lot so far. It's working. You know, the defense shifts, and then you have someone wide open on the line.
Dyer trying. Taken away by Abella, as we were just talking about. 1, 2, up. Good.
Easy one for her.
Frustration by Sheridan. It's only a 4-point lead. Dyer using that speed, getting across. Another big bank, and that's Saltarelli's move.
Yeah, clearly. So, yeah, that was a great way for Sheridan. You know, they broke the press, and she just kept hustling all the way down because you know you have the numbers.
Good quick passing, this time into Douse. 1, 2, up, and 1. Yes. Good work by her, squaring up to the basket and finishing while getting hacked in the arm.
Yeah, that's usually the hardest part, is actually finishing when you get fouled.
Let's take another look at that. Going all the way left, getting hit by 2 Bruins.
And you can see she must have got whacked in the eye.
Misses from the line, but big rebound taken down by Ireland. She goes up and good. 4-point play, if you call it that.
Yeah.
Lovat has space. She gives it over to Saltarelli. Good quick passing into Lovat. Lovat jumper, good. She left a couple of those short last time. Carissa Brown into Douse. She's going to do some work. Gets triple teamed all the way outside. Ireland, that doesn't look like her shot.
It was good passing, though, by Mohawk, though. Very crisp. No turnovers, so.
Douglas up. Throwing it up, and that's too deep off the back of the rim. Abella in. Douse. Misses. Gets her own rebound. Goes up again. Misses again. This time rebound by Ireland. Brown, wide open jumper, and she's not going to miss that one.
We saw a lot of Mohawk down there.
Yeah.
You know, lots of rebounds and even a little pass out, just further into the key to finish that play.
2 seconds to get across, and that is an 8-second violation. That should have been an 8-second violation. But the refs did not look at the clock, and taken away by Brown. Brown has Abella on her right, Ireland on her left, gives it to Abella, gives it to Ireland, misses the
That
duck.
would have been a nice play.
Yeah. They're going to say last touch off Sheridan. The coach for Sheridan does not agree. Timeout taken by the Bruins, and Mohawk starting to gain on that lead. 29-23, 4:15 remaining in the second quarter, and there's the offensive rebounds we're used to seeing.
Yeah, exactly. And even just, you know, the Mohawk play, we're seeing better passes and better opportunities they're taking. So it's really good to see. And yeah, the rebounding, that was crazy. And Jack's, Jakayla's little put up there and, you know, got the foul and made the bucket. So that's awesome.
The thing I'm really liking from Sheridan on the offensive end is they're not trying to pressure it in on bigger defenders. They're really pushing the drive and then taking it back and just hitting the easy jump shot.
Yeah, exactly. They're really good at like that hesitation too. You know, it's just enough to throw off our like Mohawk's defense and just a quick once around. So they're working the ball well. You know, their shots are going in more than I expected this game. So they're having a good day for them.
A couple they've left short, but a couple have just been great looking strokes. And as you see there seems to be more injuries on Mohawk every week. This time now we have Brittany Gazzola out, as you see that boot on her right foot, and that's not good to see.
No, we don't. I feel like, you know, we get one person kind of back, and then we have another one out.
It's hard to win championships with injuries just like that.
Yeah, so hopefully we get it all out of our system early on, and everyone's back fresh for the playoffs.
So as we come back from the timeout, Batnick to inbounds. Gives it to Douse, and she travels. Carissa Brown wanted the ball. She was wide open in the corner for three.
She was calling for it. And, you know, sometimes it can just be an awkward angle for the inbounder to get the ball over there. You know, your opposite side.
You have a backboard in the way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, it would have been worse if she threw it and hit the backboard. Yeah. So it's better safe than sorry.
Good work by Sheridan breaking the press. What can they do in the offensive third?
You know, even if Mohawk's not getting the turnover right away, they're running the shot clock down. By the time Sheridan is setting up their offense, they're down to, you know, 13, 14 seconds.
Wild shot taken, and Batnick has a wide open layup. And as I say that, it hits off her knee. Those are the ones you literally have to just stop your momentum, just take one dribble, calm your dribble down.
Yeah, you know, it's hard. You're running so fast to try and get in front of the defense, and then the ball comes, and it's unfortunate.
Happens. Nerve back on. Almost another 8-second violation, but
it's turnover.
Turnover either way, exactly. Allen cannot take the very tall pass.
And that's all you really want out of pressure.
3:40 remaining in this first half. Sheridan Bruins versus Mohawk Mountaineers, live from the Dave Brillier Athletic Center in Hamilton, Ontario. Abella for three. There you go.
A nice looking shot.
Inside, Lovat rejected. I think that was Abella.
Abella, yeah.
Jump ball called as Carissa Brown and Maya Allen get tied up. The arrow points white. So Mohawk ball. Batnick takes a seat. Julia Randazzo comes on the court. Dose is wide open in there. She
Yeah.
wants it. Look at her. She got it. Arbor, deep 2. No good. Big, strong rebound by Ald. Abella down on the floor again, diving after the loose ball. That means numbers for Bruins. Campbell all the way. Ball's tipped up. Foul called on the floor. I think that's going to go against Jen Jen. Yes, it is. That's her second. Bruins ball underneath the basket. Wide open is Nerb. She'll take a wild jump shot. That misses everything.
Yeah, she tore that ball away.
Yeah. Deep 2 for Abella. Rattles out. Big offensive rebound for Arbor, and she'll go to the line for 2 shots. I think that foul will go against Ald. Yes, and it will. That is her third, and she just came back on the court. Rodriguez takes out Nerb. Arbor hasn't been strong from the line so far this season, only shooting 36.4%, misses the first one. Second one is good.
So Mohawk now has a lead of 10 points.
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, compared to our beginning.
Substitution on. As you see, Abella going to take a water break. I think that's a smart decision by Duffy as she has 2 fouls. Hunter
Yeah, you don't
Johns
want her out
takes
of
her
this
out.
game too early.
Yeah. Arbor, Johns, can she do it again? No, gives it over to Randazzo. Johns is still wide open. Good pump fake now that she's hit a couple. Brown for 3.
Wow.
Good.
It's good. I think that's the first one we've seen from Carissa.
Yeah, this entire season. That she's
And it
only
was a nice looking shot.
Yeah, she's only taken 2, but now she's 50%. Randazzo says, get out of my house and take the ball on the end line. Let's take another look at Carissa Brown's first 3 of the season. Nothing but onion bag. Nerp outside. Campbell's going to try, and she goes for a 3. That's a nice stroke. I'd like to see her shoot a lot more. And that's her first 3-pointer of the season.
Wow.
Brown misses the layup, going a little bit too hard down the baseline. Quick pass right side. Rodriguez will take the jumper, and that rattles home.
We're seeing a lot of back and forth shots going in right now.
Dose is up at the high post. She gets double teamed. They're going to call the foul on Sheridan.
You know, and that's when it's hard as like a point guard because she does look wide open, but as soon as you give it in, she has 3 people collapsing on her. So
It's a tough position to play for sure.
yeah, and so it's frustrating for Jaquela, obviously. You know, she wants to get the ball, but from point guard's perspective, you know that she's about to be mauled by 3 people.
Johns tries to go in, but Lovat says, you're not getting it into Douse on my watch. 9 on the shot clock. Minute 2 remaining in this first half. Brown has to get it off to someone. She goes down, and that's a shot clock violation. Great defense by both Allen and Campbell.
Yeah, I know Sheridan's defense, you know, they're really good at collapsing in, so it's intimidating getting that ball inside, but Mohawk needs to do it in order to get some more movement.
The good defense leads to offense for Sheridan if they can get it in. They do. Allen goes up. Good hands. Gives it off. Rodriguez leaves it short. Dose going to go straight down the middle. Johns for 3. Not a lot of arc on that. Look at that. Rebound by Dose, and she just throws up a duck. Goes up again. Finishes. Good work by Jaquela Dose. knowing that she put up an ugly shot, goes and gets her own rebound.
On the complete opposite side of the net.
Where's the box out on that one? Allen goes all the way. She gets rejected by Arbor. Ball's on the ground. Jump ball. That'll go towards the Bruins. 1.7 seconds remaining. And there will be a timeout on the floor for Sheridan. I meant 1.7 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. So 12.7 on the game clock, and I think they have to go for last shot. They're gonna go for something, but with 1.7 seconds remaining, like separating, excuse me, I keep saying remaining.
For their shot clock.
You gotta waste as much time as possible and get a good shot.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do, because you want to end the half strong, especially when you're down. So getting that last shot off would be best.
Do you see them going inside, or are they going to try to continue the outside shooting, maybe with a Campbell or a Lobat?
Yeah, I think they're going to stay outside. They've been taking some really good picks, so maybe a pick and a little hesitation, one dribble up is kind of what I'm predicting.
We will see if you're correct, but if you're Coach Duffy, you want hands up and guarding all passing lanes.
Yeah, exactly. And they've been doing great defense, I think. He keeps them very conditioned, and the pressure's been great, and they've been doing some really good denial of basketball, so maybe they'll hold them for the 5-second call.
They've been close a couple of times,
Yeah.
but hasn't been quite enough. Let's see who's going to inbound it for the Bruins. It will be number 11, Maya Allen. There's those picks as you were talking about, Sadie. And they give it right up. Good defense by Johns. Randazzo, Johns for three. Good.
Good. Where did she come from today? It's her third three.
Yeah, that's amazing. At the end of the first half, Mohawk leading 41-28, but what about Hunter Johns?
Yeah, wow, like 3 3-pointers. That was incredible, and it's the same spot every time. So, if she's hitting from that spot, just keep feeding her the ball there. We've seen some really good.
Yeah, it's in the exact same spot, exactly.
Yeah, so I think just stay there, If she's been practicing there, then go for it. And once you've hit a couple that way, you just get into a rhythm, and she's definitely got it now.
We were talking about Karina Brown before the game. She hasn't been there much, but Carissa Brown's really stepped up in her absence.
Yeah, no, and Carissa, I just think Carissa's very fast. She has such
fast.
agility, and she's very feisty. She's been all over the ball, all over rebounds, and she's been putting up some good shots, too. We saw a 3-pointer from her.
Jen Janabella has been all over the defensive end with at least 3 steals.
Yeah,
as
and
well.
one wide open layup from it. There was no defense near her. So I think Jen, her game's got rolling now. She's had a 3 and she's had a couple little inside shots. So I think she'll develop throughout the second half.
Kyle has an interview for us. Who you got, Kyle?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with number 43, Hunter Johns of Mohawk. With you guys missing your key outside shooters, how big of a factor is it when your shot starts to fall like it did from downtown?
I think it helps. I haven't been shooting that well this season, and I guess today it's just clicking, so it's nice.
And how do you guys plan to come out in the second half with the intensity that you had and to increase your lead?
I think we're gonna up the intensity. Hopefully, we're gonna try to bury them. They're already starting to trash talk their own team, so we're trying to fold them. So, yeah.
Thank you for your time. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Kyle. So at the end of the first half, Mohawk leads 41-28. We'll be back with the second half. Dave Briley Athletic Center. Mohawk is leading Sheridan 41-28. Liam Dunlop, Sadie Martin. We have Kyle Ryan on the sidelines reporting for us today. And Mohawk did start finally finding its own in the second
Yeah, they
quarter.
were a little slow, but they definitely picked it up and started working as a team, communicating better. We weren't seeing as many turnovers as we did in the first 5 minutes, and they started making some shots. So it was a good turnaround for them.
Yeah, a couple big stats as you see on your screen are points off the turnovers, 16-2 for Mohawk, 3-point points, 18-3, and points off the bench, 18-6. And yeah, that bench for Mohawk has looked really strong.
Yeah, no, and that's awesome to see, especially when you have so many injured players. To have your bench stepping up, filling those positions and putting it out on the floor, that's really good to see.
We're just about back underway as you see Brown inbounds. Abella cuts baseline, throws it up. Cannot go. Karina Brown is back in the game, as you saw there, trying to fight for the rebound. Lovat into Allen. Back to Lovat, good give and go. Nice spin move, goes left, finishes. Lovat was 1 of 9 shooting in the first half. Now 2 of 10 with that bucket. Brown, jumper, rattles home. There's Karina Brown.
Yeah, and that's usually her spot. She is able to get open on the baseline a lot.
Nice hook shot there. Missed by Lovat. Taken down by Carissa Brown. Johns has it. Left side. Brown another jumper. This time it's missed. Rebound taken down by Allen. Allen gives it off. Saltarelli cannot get it to go. Johns is wide open at 3 again. There she is. Arbor's trying to post up down low. Brown to Brown. Into Arbor.
And that's some good post-to-post movement there.
Yeah, but they're going to call the offensive foul on Brown before the pass to Arbor, so that basket will not count. Let's take another look at Lovet's bucket on the other end. Nice up and under move. Banks it home.
Yeah, and a good little fake, to get Brown off her feet and just go right around her.
Allen all the way. Swings right side. Saltarelli, no good. Good box out by Carissa Brown to get that rebound. Mountaineers have numbers. Johns for 3. Oh, rattles out.
It was a close one, though. Her shot's definitely not off tonight.
Campbell going in on Johns. Throws up the hook shot. Leaves it short.
That was good defense by Johns.
Abella, Brown, thought about giving it inside, but Abella for 3. Yes,
good.
and she knew it went in right off her hands.
Yeah, when she has that kind of gap, there was no person who could defend her from where she was.
A little bit of foul trouble going on for Sheridan as Maya Allen has 3 and Ald has 3 as well, and that ball is thrown inside. Lovette chucks it up, no. And that foul will go against Saltarelli.
And that was because of Abella's box out. Sheridan, the only option she had was to go over Abella, and that's a foul.
Dowse, Ireland, Batnick, and Randazzo in for Mohawk. Big group substitution, keeping the Mountaineers fresh as they have a 16-point lead. Randazzo into Dowse. Dowse with the jumper. Almost rolls in, but taken down, then thrown away by Ireland. Nice little crossover move all the way. No, that's
drop.
unlucky.
Stop the ball!
Randazzo,
That's good.
I think they're going to call that a deep 2. I didn't see a 3-point signal. Unless the shot clock's going a little too quick, that should have been another 8-second violation. Not a good shot by Douglas. Mohawk's underway, and Randazzo gets it poked loose by Campbell. Campbell with the step back. She knew that missed. Good box out by Batnick. Just letting the ball go right out of bounds. Nerb and Dyer into the game for Sheridan. Mohawk starting to blow this game open. Abella left side, Batnick. Abella for three. Left it short, but Batnick, they're wide open. Rebound. Randazzo. Ireland, nice pass inside to Douse, and she finishes.
Yeah, that was great movement. You know, it got all the way around the arc and right into Jacayla.
Take it over!
Just getting it over in the nick of time is Lovat. Good defense by Abella, and that's another steal. 5 steals for Abella now, but she tries the big outlet pass, and that's good defense by Lovat.
You know, and I think in like a game like this, when you're up by 20 points, those are the kind of passes that, you know, you don't have to take that risk at this point. You know, just pull it back and set up a play.
Campbell thought about taking the deep shot, and she travels. Good defense again by Batnick, and that's where she's really improved in her rookie season so far here at Mohawk. Abella. Randazzo gives it to the high. Nice bank shot by Ireland. That's where you see some good high-low game.
Yeah, you know, bigs can definitely work together, especially in a zone defense, because if the defense collapses on the person with the ball, the person down low should be wide open. So it's a great opportunity for some plays.
Sheridan wasting time. 5 on the shot clock, finally getting their offense set. Campbell running baseline. They're going to say foul on the floor. I think that'll go against Abella.
I think it'll be Abella, and that'll put her into more foul trouble.
Yep, 3 for her now. Substitution on. Carissa Brown takes off Abella, and as we expected. Dyer to inbound, 5 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Goes inside, Campbell, jumper. Left the last couple short, and Carissa Brown with another strong defensive rebound. Ireland, Brown, slow it down.
Yeah, Duffy has his hands up. He's like, we don't need another turnover.
Pass to Batnick, intercepted by Lovat. Lovat's been all over the place.
Yeah, no, she's definitely a hustle player.
She averages 32 minutes per game, leading her team in minutes. Randazzo for 3. Rattles in, and that's good.
It's been a 3-point game for Mohawk today.
Randazzo's first points on her first shot. And there she is with the steal, and nice pass in. Batnick, 1-2, up and in. This is the quietest we've seen Coach Willie delay all game long. Lovat inside. That's easy for Saltarelli, and good defense by Ireland. Douse rushing the floor. Dribble went a little high on her. Brown, nice pass inside. Great ball movement, cross court, Randazzo. Brown for 3, left it way short. Douse there, up and no. Good read by Douse. Cannot finish. And another giveaway for Sheridan. Ireland just waiting for her guards. Brown. Pick set by Douse. Randazzo chucks one up, short. Big rebound by Saltarelli.
And Sheridan had a really tight defense to start the game. It looks like they're getting a little tired. They're not moving as quickly, and Mohawk's seeming to get the shots off that they want to.
Dyer with a pick set by Lovat, goes away from it. Last touch off of Campbell, and that's another turnover. As we talked about coming into this second half, turnovers have been a big issue for Sheridan.
Yeah, and Mohawk seems to take advantage of those compared to Sheridan. So we've had turnovers on both ends, but Mohawk's getting points off of those turnovers off Sheridan. So it's, as a team, you have to take advantage of those things.
Mohawk almost double the lead of Sheridan now as Brown goes up. They're going to say and one. So Karina Brown to the line, and again, we were talking about her, that we didn't see a lot from her, but I think they were just resting her for the third quarter.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it was a great dish in and very fast. Just one dribble, get around, and she had the whole net.
Brown hits from the line. The score is now 60-30 for Mohawk, and this is what we expected more or less.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely what we expected from this game. And Sheridan, they're looking a little down right now. We're not seeing the energy that they started this game off with.
Nerb chucks it up. Carissa Brown with another rebound. There's that agility, as you were talking about. Gives it to her sister. Up and in.
Yeah, so fast. She made she passed like 3 Sheridan players on her way down there.
Good hands by Johns, and she gets it here. She has a big size advantage, but she just chucks it off the backboard. Lovat up top, Allen. Allen chucks one up to the right, and there's Karina Brown. She has Donald with her. She's going to just take it all the way. No foul called. Good defense by number 11, Maya Allen. Yeah, some tired faces on this Bruins lineup. Jab step by Rodriguez. We just got informed from our producer in the truck, it's been a 22-2 run this quarter, so only allowing 2 points in a quarter, that's huge.
Yeah, that's very huge.
Let's take another look at Mohawk's last layup. Brown to Brown connection. Rattles it home. Great work.
Yeah, no, you can definitely see the dynamics have just shifted. Mohawk's communicating well and getting the ball up, and they're very fast right now. It's very fast-paced, and they're not doing as many turnovers, so it's looking like a lot cleaner play from Mohawk's end.
Injury on the floor. That's Denikia Ald. Favoring, I think it's that ankle. She's facing the other way from us. But Coach Duffy always vocal with his team, just making sure they know and they're on the same page. A little bit of humor going in the Mohawk huddle. The opposite of that in the Bruins huddle.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm sure there's a lot of frustration. They had the lead at the first quarter. It's also hard. They are a very rookie team, so getting to that consistency where you're playing hard and scoring those points for all 4 quarters is something that, Mohawk does very well. They're kind of a team that really builds as they go. We've kind of seen in the last couple of games.
Nice round of applause. Good show of sportsmanship and don't forget to, we know you're watching on M-Link, so give us a subscribe, and we'd like to thank you for watching again. And don't forget to stay tuned to our men's game, which will tip off around 8 p.m. tonight after this one. There's usually a 15-minute break between games, but don't forget to check that one out. Number 6 rank in Canada, Sheridan, coming into Hamilton to take on the number 4 ranked Mohawk, and that's going to be a barn burner.
Yeah, no, it's going to be very exciting to watch.
Allen using that left-hand dribble, gives it off. Saltarelli can't hit it, but good deep rebound, but cannot keep the ball in play. As Johns has it. Johns taking over the point guard duties. She almost slips. Brown pump fakes with her head, gives it off to Donald. That's her spot.
Yeah, and that was a great pass too. To drive in, draw 2 defenders on you, and Sam just popped out of the key just enough to get away from the defender. So it's a really nice play between the two of them.
Good defense, but they're going to call a foul on the trap. That's going to go against Johns. Allen to inbound right in front of us. subtle vibe here at Mohawk right now. As Douglas takes it in. Great defense by the Brown sisters.
Yeah, Karina stripped the ball right out of her hands, but unfortunately, she had so much power behind that, she threw it right out of bounds.
6 on the shot clock for Sheridan to do something with. Down 34. And a ball's on the ground. 3, 2. Good step back, but that didn't even hit the rim. They're going to let the shot clock violation go as Mohawk got possession. Johns for 3. Left that one short.
It's because it wasn't in her spot.
Yeah, it wasn't on the other side of the court. Allen up. Another miss. Lovat, big offensive rebound. She goes up, misses. That's where the poor field goal shooting comes in hand. Brown, Donald. Not this time. Rebound by Saltarelli. 7 on the game clock. Allen gives it off Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the jumper, and they're going to call the foul. That'll go against Karina Brown. Rodriguez to the line for 2 shots.
I think that was actually on her coming down from the shot that Karina fouled her. Oh, we're going to watch it again.
Definitely, right on the elbow. Rodriguez banks the first one in. No good. Another rebound on the stat sheet for Samantha Donald. And Mohawk has really exploded in this third, getting 23 points and only allowing 3 points to Sheridan in that third quarter.
That's huge. Like, they just doubled Sheridan's points in that quarter, so.
Can't win games like that if you're Sheridan. So 64-31, as I just said, but it has been, again, a real good team effort by this Mountaineer squad.
Yeah, no, and it's great to see. We're seeing a lot of like post-to-post movements, which is really good to see because in the past, even just last year, we were very like a short team and we worked a lot on the outside and a lot of three-pointers. So it's nice to see the bigs getting some more opportunities in there, a lot of big rebounds from them, and a lot of just post-to-post movements that's getting us good opportunities off the zone. So it's really, it's been good basketball so far.
Whether it's the Brown sisters, Jacayla Dowse, Hunter Johns, Batnick, everyone's just been doing great. You can just keep rolling them,
yeah. I know it's great when you have that kind of depth too, that, you know, Duffy can look at all the players on his bench and can really swap out anyone and know that they're going to go out there and perform just as good as the ones he has out there now.
We just got the stat sheet from our floor director, Alex Baker, and second half, just dismal shooting, 1 of 18, 5.5%. As you see there, Brittany Gazzola injured. So as we were talking about, a lot of injuries, but a lot of players to be coming back soon, but Gazzola might be out for another couple weeks.
Yeah, unfortunately. But another thing with all these injuries and Mohawk playing so well together, I can't wait to see the whole team back together. You know, like it's going to be a powerhouse that we're already pulling out. Like our 100+ game last game, you know, once we get all of our players back, like Shannon O'Neill, she's usually, you know, a huge contributor, very feisty. And Brittany Gazzola, you know, had a really good good season last year. So once you get all those players back and have the whole veterans, rookies, everything together, I think it's going to be a great end to the season.
Points off the bench are huge for Mohawk, as we're talking about depth, 31-7, and points off turnovers just keep moving on up. Mohawk 21, Sheridan only 2 still. 22 turnovers for Sheridan. Another missed shot. Ireland rips that ball loose. Badnick, stop, pop, and drop.
And that's not good. You know, she was trying to make that decision there. Should I keep going to the net? There's only one defense in there, and she made the right decision. Went in.
Jacayla Dowse, 8 points, 9 rebounds. Carissa Brown, 6 points, 8 rebounds. And 8 assists for Carissa Brown. She's on a triple-double watch, and that's a nice jumper by Saltarelli. But what a game for Carissa Brown. 8 assists and 3 steals. And
wow.
Those aren't numbers usually coming out of our mouth talking about Carissa Brown. Nice jumper again by Batnick.
And that has to feel good for her, you know, being one of the first seasons back, she's been starting. So, that's huge, having the two Brown sisters. I'm sure she's feeling confident with herself right now.
No, surprising stat, nobody in double digits for Mohawk. Lots of players hovering around that 7-6 mark.
And that's just team effort.
Jessica Ireland finishes off Arbor's miss. Arbor's kind of laughing about that, knowing she should have had that one. Ireland tried to rip it away again. Lovat up. No good. Ball tipped loose. Dyer up. That's another air ball. And the bank is open for Lovat.
And we just saw like 3 or 4 offensive rebounds in that play there. And, then they finally made it. And that's kind of what Mohawk's been taking advantage of more than Sheridan this game.
Inside Ireland again. Finishes with a left hand off glass. She's been quietly great. She's the first one in double digits for Mohawk. Floater in the lane. That's good for Rodriguez. Rodriguez, she likes the fancy stuff, it seems.
Yeah, no, she does. Yeah, she likes to definitely, psych out her defense. She throws everything at them.
Arbor up and under move. Misses again. She looks frustrated this time. Dyer all the way. Big push off. No call.
Yeah.
But it didn't go in.
And I would have even thought that might have been a travel. It looked like those 2 steps were awful slow.
Batnick cross court. There's Rachel McBride seeing some burn. She airballs her first shot. That's what happens when you sit.
Yeah, I can't blame her. When you're sitting on the bench cold, it's like taking your first shot at a warm up.
Yeah. Rodriguez hits another one. This time baseline jumper. Batnick cross court. Lovat almost denies. Arbor outside. Abella for 3. Abella now in double digits with 11. Hasn't been shooting as good as she did against Lambton, but
still getting the points up there.
Exactly. Deep triple for Saltarelli. That's missed. 4-on-3 break. Rodriguez there to help. McBride again for 3. Almost in. That would have had everyone on the team on the board. Good pass inside. Saltarelli banks it home.
And I really like this teamwork, play Abella's doing right now. They're so far ahead. And Rachel, like you said, Rachel McBride, not getting in the game as much. She's really, giving the ball to her.
I like it, yeah.
Yeah, and it's good to see, trying to get all your bench involved.
Dyer gets fouled, rushing through the offensive end by Ireland. Another big group substitution. Dowse, Brown, Donald, and Randazzo will join Batnick. It's a very tall lineup for Mohawk. Coach Duffy was realizing that a lot of layups were going in for Sheridan, so he doesn't want that.
No.
Nerve up top, dribbling left. Nice pick set there by Lovat. Lovat takes an awkward jumper. Deep rebound to Randazzo. Randazzo, Donald. Gives it off Dowse. Dowse misses. Tipped up. Right through the mitts of Carissa Brown. Offensive foul. That's what Julia Randazzo's really been solid for Mohawk in this last couple of years.
Yeah, for sure. She's very good at reading that, when to plant your feet and wait for the impact.
Let's take another look at that. There's a good angle here. Takes her right in the chest. That's got to hurt.
Yeah, no, knocks the wind out of you a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Carissa Brown inside. Leaves the ball a little too low. It gets taken away by the Bruins. Halfway through this fourth quarter, Mohawk leads 75-43 now. After that nice-looking jumper by Becca Gorsley. And
You know, Sheridan, they've missed a lot in the second half, and I find with their shots, they're always contested. You know, there's always a Mohawk hand in their face. Like, they're not getting anything easy. While I find Mohawks, you know, able to move the defense around a little bit more, and they're getting those wide open shots.
Good denial by Badnick, not allowing the outlet pass to Campbell. Allen, outside Gorsleen. Gorsleen's going to set a pick.
Down to 5.
Not today for Allen, but she gets it back. Donald, good hustle, keeps the ball on the ground. And Dazzo thought that was a travel as well, as so did Willie DeLay. Shot missed there by Krista Brown. Good hustle by Nerb here. Finding Campbell, and she misses. Offensive rebound by Gorsleen. She chucks it away.
It looks like a very tired Sheridan team right now.
Johns again. After that first half, she has not found her outside touch.
No.
But she hasn't needed to, really. Another group substitution on the floor. Pick set there by Karina Brown twice. Randazzo, Ireland. That doesn't seem to be her game. I like the ball with her on the inside more.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she has a really good finish. She focuses on that finish very well, you know, even when she has contact and the foul isn't even called, but she makes them.
Leading scorer for Sheridan, Lovat, takes a seat. Inside Saltarelli. Good cut there, but no finish for Allen, and we've seen that a lot from her, and that's good.
Yeah, no, it was like a really good, you know, give and go play, and sometimes you just have to stick to the basics is what's going to get you to the net.
Randazzo left side. Coach yelling for a high-low play. Brown goes up and under awkwardly, and foul going to be called. Gray Brown's a little bit upset with herself on that one. Didn't really know where the basket was, so chucked one up. Jacqueline Ledrew finding her way onto the court for the first time. Becca Gorsleen will take a rest. They call Ledrew a... Oh, it says guard/4. I thought that was center. I was like, 5'6" center. That's interesting. Saltarelli's looking to get it back, but they go to Nerb. Nerb all the way, floats it up. No luck for them. That's happened a lot for the Bruins. Good takeaway by Campbell. 1-2 and good.
I know they've had a lot of unlucky, you know, spins around the rim and some just a little bit too hard of shots.
Arbor into Ireland. There she is.
Yeah.
Nice finish with the right hand. Timeout taken by Sheridan.
Ireland's been a big player down low today.
Time for Sheridan to try to figure it out and to cut into this lead, which is now 32. Just over 2 minutes remaining, but as this one looks to be over, let's preview the men's game a little bit. So as I was saying, it's going to be a great game. As I was saying, number 6 ranking Canada, Sheridan, who just lost a very tight one to Humber 57-56 this weekend, will be facing off against number 4 ranked Mohawk, and that's going to be one heck of a ball game.
You know, and Mohawk's been on such a roll. They're already, you know, they're 5-0. I think they're the only team left that's undefeated still. So it's huge for them. You know, both teams equally have really good, you know, top players. So both teams are very deep, and I think it's going to be a great game. I think Sheridan's men's play a very similar game to Mohawk, so it'll be fun to watch.
And as you're watching here on M-Link, please do not forget to subscribe and stick tuned for the men's game, which will happen around, it might even be a little bit sooner than 8 o'clock, but most likely an 8 o'clock tip. So don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. Again, our entire crew is Mohawk College television students, as are me, Kyle, Christine, and Sadie as well. Ball stagnant, not a lot of movement for the Bruins as Nerve gets it, throws it away.
And Mohawk has had very, tough, feisty defense this whole game, which is hard to pull off. I think defense wears you out way more than offense.
Oh,
so
yeah.
to keep that pressure on and, keep going for those steals, and it all, it plays into the big picture.
Air ball taken by the Bruins. Nerb will take a rest after that. Raquel Dyer. Again, most of these players, they have 9 rookies and 4 vets on this lineup. So Sheridan, if they can continue and everyone stays to script on the team, you never know what can happen in the future.
Yeah, because, in 4 years, if they all stick around, you're going to have a team full of fifth years.
Yeah. Yeah, their most experienced player is Denny Campbell and
She's just a
Sabrina
third year,
Brathwaite, who was hurt. They're both third years from Brampton. Foul called on Karina Brown. She's been pretty frustrated this fourth quarter. Let's take another look. I think they're going to called the hook there because I think they hooked arms. Ball's on the ground but picked up by Saltarelli. Dyer gives it off. First shot attempt for LeDrew. Hits nothing. Brown gets the deep outlet pass. Johns and Karina Brown were looking for that, but Krista could not handle.
And that's just, slowing yourself down, because she was seeing it ahead of time. She didn't even have the ball yet, and that's when you can make those little mistakes.
Allen tries to give it to LeDrew, but another turnover. They're almost at 30 turnovers for the game, and that's not a good number. One second separating the game in shot clock, but why not work on your offense? Brown to Brown, Ireland. That should have been a travel, but gives it out to Randazzo. Randazzo misses, but Brown's there again, and she gets fouled. Not a lot of fouls in this fourth quarter. Very loose whistle for the refs, who I think have done a great job this game.
Yeah, no, I think so too. I think they were very even, on both sides of the floor. And, sometimes games like this, it can be hard, but Sheridan's coach too, he really quieted down. The first quarter, he was very loud and very vocal, and he's kind of quieted down now.
First one's good for Carissa. 7.5 remaining. Mohawk now up 33. Second one is missed, but Ireland's there for the rebound. And that's just an easy bucket for Karina Brown.
Yeah, easy passing.
A chuck there at the end of the whistle. And what a game for the Mohawk Mountaineers, defeating the Sheridan Bruins 80-45. And
it's a big game.
Again, another great team effort.
Yeah, no, we saw, points from everyone, which is awesome to see. Really deep bench. Duffy's able to put whatever players in there, and they're going to score, and they're going to rebound and play hard, so it's really good to see.
And the thing that's really huge about that second half, having that such a big lead, is Jenja Nabella with that bad ankle got plenty of time to rest.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why, it's good to have the tight, close games, and it's good to have kind of the blowouts so you can give your key players resting time and, get some of your bench some more playing time.
As you can see there, a good show of sportsmanship. Giving some handshakes at the end. We just get the final stat sheet. Only 3 players in double digits for the Mountaineers. Jessica Ireland, Monica Batnick, and Jen Abella. Again, Carissa Brown, 7 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, and 3 steals. What a game from her.
Yeah, and especially like 8 assists from, not your
big,
primary point guard. That's a huge number for her. So that's awesome to see. And, I really noticed today she was very, together and very agile and very quick and fast, and great game for her.
Some of the numbers we were really looking at the half were points off the bench. Mohawk ended with 41, almost as many points as the Bruins had as a whole.
Wow, that's huge, So we've talked about the bench over and over again, how they're performing so well for Mohawk, and a lot of, first years too that are really putting the points out and really helping Mohawk along with the season. So it's been really good to see.
Speaking of Carissa Brown, Kyle has an interview with her right now.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with number 13, Carissa Brown of Mohawk. Carissa, what was the key factor when you went on that 22-2 run in the third quarter, holding the Sheridan to just 3 points in the entire quarter?
I think it was our offense, with pushing the ball. We didn't let up. We made sure our main goal was to just get it up fast because we were faster than them. We had more bodies than them, so our main goal was just to keep going and outrun them.
And last question, how big is it when your entire team can come together like they did today? They were all on the score sheet, they were all over the court, to continue your winning ways, especially with all the injuries that you have?
Yeah, it's huge. That's what our main goal is, for everyone to be a part of the team and make that impact, because every little thing counts, on defense and on offense. And with the injuries on our team, we use that for motivation, just to push us even harder, to prove that, to the teammates that are injured, that we can do this with them on the sideline.
Good game today. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you very much, Kyle. So as we said, Mohawk defeated Sheridan 80-45. We'll be back in about 20 minutes with the gentlemen's game. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.